So there I sat, coats upon coats, layers upon layers, and I watched. I watched the birds soar above me in the blue sky, and the ducks paddle around the lake. It was all so amazing to me. I was just starting to learn new things and see things I'd never seen before. I also smelled new things, new dirt, algae, also the overwhelming smell of cattle. Although these smells seemed to burn my nose with the newly discovered sensations, they were all interesting and new. The cool breeze brushed against my barely exposed face. I had no cares in the world. I was innocent, and I was happy. I was sheltered.
Hoping to find some old forgotten words.
I stood behind the closed curtain, behind the lonely mic, awaiting the introduction to the song. Plink, plink, the piano keys started to play, and the curtain seemed to fly up, revealing a performer to the crowd. It was me, about to sing the first solo. As the piano kept playing, and all eyes were on me, I breathed loudly into the mic, ready to sing my first note. Yet as the verses came to the tune, no sound passed through my mouth. Only the continuous awkward breathing from an extremely stage-frightened Madison. It felt like years of waiting as a statue before my teacher had walked up behind me and took the mic from the stand and started singing the song herself to entertain the parent audience and to save me from a completely traumatizing experience.
No expression.
"Are you okay?" a judge asked. "Yes," I squeaked, and made a weak, sickening smile. I looked across the ivory piano keys, trying not to meet the gaze of the worried room on me. I lifted my hands to meet the keys, but some kind of monster seemed to imprison me. All the people I'd let down by not performing. I sat there in a bath of nerves and stress, hands almost touching the keys, but I realized I completely forgot what I was doing. I could feel my monster's sharp fingers press into my neck and paralyze my hands in fear. It didn't even make sense, but I had no recollection of any song or tune. My hands could not remember. Then my monster started to breathe down my neck, and I could feel it about to lunge, attack me from behind. The room sat in silence, waiting for my move, my audition, but I couldn't remember. My memory went blank, white and unknown, and I could feel my legs running out of the audition room, hands covering my tear-stained face. I was running, as fast as possible, trying to find a way to escape my monster.
And touch the sound of silence. And in the
Through all the horrid country and house jumping, bad experiences, and other problems tied to always having an active family, my father was always there. From the beginning, always being there, caring, giving me advice, and loving me. I was blessed to have known such an amazing man. He fought for over 2 years to stay alive with a terminal illness to mentor my brother and I, and share his love. He mentored me to become a more mature person and help my family as a whole. Dealing with life-changing situations will be something I'll never be comfortable with, but by him showing me how to deal with his own loss, I am more prepared to act appropriately. He taught me so many things in those 2 years that he chose to stay. Making professional hot chocolate, choosing which heated blanket is best for 6 a.m. spring mornings, taking sharpened and detailed photos with a professional camera to freeze the good moments, how to acknowledge the bad moments and learn from them, how to say hello, and how to say goodbye. I love you, and I'll see you later, Maddie. Thank you, Dad. I love you, and goodbye. For my people, and all the people I'm made up of. For my people, my cheeseburger eating, freedom screaming, bald eagle screeching, future and opportunity driven American people. Although there are many more people which I am a part of, no amount of poem could express my love for every single one of my people. I am thankful for my people. Only focused on the win, I pushed off the wall and swam to the finish of the race. I finished at the wall, turned back to see Rose still swimming, with at least a 3-second fade from my time. I made finals! I celebrated quickly in my head as I was trying to catch my breath. Although my fingers were broken, but painfully swaying in the water, I decided to dismiss the thought of pain since they were going to have to wait until after my final swim. I turned to look at the coach for a reaction of my swim and saw him jumping up and down, throwing heat sheets from excitement, leaving pages of paper flying like dancing autumn leaves on the pool deck.
There was a time when I was alone, nowhere to go and no place to call home. My only friend was the man in the moon, and even sometimes he would go away too. Then one night as I've closed my eyes, I saw a shadow flying high. He came to me with a sweet dark smile, told me he wanted to stay and talk for a while. He said, Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. Ever since that day, I am a lost boy from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan. And when we're bored, we play in the woods, always on the run from Captain Hook. Run, run, lost boy, they say to me, away from all of reality.
My life began here, in between the mangled twisting of sharp vines where raindrops fall in slow motion, where plants sit up to face the sky, where the dirt sits watching its muddy own reflection and shaking strength lays for the people, making it complete. For the long days where plows permanently meet the soil and the young birds who want to jump and take a leap.
I am a lost boy from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan. And when we're bored, we play in the woods, always on the run from Captain Hook. Run, run, lost boys, they say to me, away from all of reality.
Here is the place that I first came to observe and touch, a land riddled with earth drumming maturity. But I was not. Later I would ponder about life, minus the tranquility, just like 2 minus 1, one always longing to be something not all me. I know this place, although I told people I didn't. Embarrassments, I suppose, again not being part of something more, something different, more wildly contemporary and enormously successful. So I hid in my heavenly land from others not to be seen until the spring sun goes down.
I am a lost boy from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan. And when we're bored, we play in the woods, always on the run from Captain Hook. Run, run, lost boys, they say to me, away from all of reality.
Own private solitude, I would perch on a moss-laced rock and watch and admire the beauty from early to late clock. Today, opening my eyes again, I could see that this is the place that I loved. Memorabilia from simpler times, always here and never blows. Could still see the sun-kissed grapes glistening in healthy glow, and I could see my prior self rushing, sprinting through what I knew, what I was showed, unaware of the harsh reality to come, unaware of the deepest, darkest black water. And never did I think that once I left, that my eyes would dream endlessly about
I am
it.
a lost boy from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan. And when we're bored, we play in the woods, always on the run from Captain Hook. Run, run, lost boy, they say to me, away from all of reality.
All these years of feeling my garden slip away, I've returned to my beginning. That's all I can say.
It's where you and I must go, a place that is forbidden but so bittersweet. It's a great finish, or should I say, one accomplished feat.